So, very interesting. We talk about your background, your motivation, your family history, the elements of who you are. Take us a little bit forwarding to the thought about the creation of Paragon Universe. So how did you take all of that and start to build all that you have now?
Yeah, I don't like to lose. And Mark Cuban made a great comment that I hold near and dear. It's like it's tattooed in my brain. Work 24 hours a day like someone's trying to take your job and beat that person. And when I started out building Paragon, I was building an aircraft. I wanted to build a vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. That's why they call it VTOL. And I wanted to transport people into the 21st century because when I was a kid growing up, I watched this cartoon, which is rare I even watched cartoons to begin with. And it was called The Jetsons. And they predicted Facebook, FaceTime. They predicted internet. They predicted fast food meals. They predicted flying cars. They did so many predictions in that short time frame. And here we are, when I'm building Paragon, I'm like, okay, well, if I build this aircraft, where are the gas station of the skies? Where are the rules and roads or stoplight? We invented the stoplight. A black person invented the stoplight. Where are the stoplights for the skies? Where is the air traffic control system? Last I checked, the airports are overwhelmed because people aren't going to school to be air traffic controllers. And then I said, there are so many missing functions. We're going to be the future pilots for the skies. By 2025, there's going to be over a shortage. I think it's close to 1 million shortage of pilots and air traffic controllers around the world. 1 million people. Where are we going to get those folks from? Because people don't want to go to school to fly planes, and they don't want to look at an air traffic control system and determine how for it to work. In order for it to work, however, people are flying more and more every day. So I said, you know what? I can multitask. I'll just build the whole entire infrastructure. I'll build a whole system. So we went out and started making some phone calls. I've been very blessed in my life where relationship capital is extremely important to me. And I think people don't realize when you're in college, you have to start building that relationship capital with your classmates, people in business school and engineering and accounting and liberal arts and you name it. You need to start creating your own infrastructure in your group of friends. Oftentimes when I see kids in school, they stick to themselves. There's no saying closed mouths don't get fed. And they stick with themselves thinking I'm in college. When I get out, I'm just going to look for a job. In the future, which is pretty much now, with Chat GPT and other things coming into play, you're going to see those jobs you're looking for become scarce. So if anything, I would challenge the people listening is to collaborate and network with your classmates and other students and other schools for the purposes of building something when you graduate. Because if you don't, we are going to eat your lunch. And I'm going to take your jobs. And you're going to find yourself unemployed and on the government system. That is, I say that wholeheartedly in a very serious fashion.